Hello, this is day 23 of my video challenge and I'm Sarah, the awareness mentor. After the video of yesterday, which was talking a little bit about cognitive distortions, today I thought I'd talk about personalization, because this is one of Aeron T Beck's cognitive distortions. What do people do? I think it's probably a learnt behaviour. It's something that we, learn from other people, learn culturally. Is to personalise things. It's like we get a little bit offended about things, or we compare ourselves to other people, or if we're in a situation where something happens, we somehow blame ourselves or think that we're responsible for it. But a lot of stuff is actually out of our control. There are only certain things that are in our control, and the things that aren't in our control, which would be what other people are thinking, what other people are saying, doesn't directly reflect us, even though we tend to think it does. So I was thinking about, because I've been, I've had this in the past. I have taken things personally. I have kind of compared myself to other people, thinking, oh, I should do better, or I should be better. Most of these kind of thoughts stem from a basic seed of not feeling good enough. So I think this is something that most of us have, is the seed. So if we can go beyond that, if thinking about it, if you personalize everything, like you personalize what people say to you, you compare yourself to others, you blame yourself for everything that happens on the outside in any situation, how is that going to affect your communication with people? How are you going to react? If you personalize things, you'll take offense. So then you're going to behave in a certain way that's not going to create connection, it's going to create detachment. So what can we do to improve this? How can we start to observe ourselves, observe our thoughts, observe how we're behaving? Are we taking everything personally? Is it really our fault? Or is it just a matter of circumstance? How can we stop comparing ourselves to others? Can we start thinking and believing that we are enough, and that actually we're okay? Who are we, and what are we? What are our values, and what are we bringing to the table? And how can we consequently change our communication about that? How can we understand people better? Can we ask better questions? If something happens, instead of jumping to these conclusions in our mind, how can we ask somebody a question that's going to go in and find out what's really happening, to understand better what the situation is, to understand better what the other person's feeling? Being more honest, being more open, expressing our needs. So I'm going to leave you with this one today. Do you personalize things? How do you see the world? How do you see what's going on in the world? Do you compare yourself to other people? How personally do you take everything? Or are you pretty easygoing? Not my fault. This doesn't mean you don't care. This means you're not attached to the mental process which keeps you in this, holds you back, basically. So I'm going to leave you with that. If you like my videos, I'm saralifecoach.org, and subscribe. Thank you.